afternoon. The Philippine Statistics Authority says the country's gross domestic product grew by 4.3% in the second quarter of 2023. According to PSA, the Philippines' economic growth slowed down from 6.4% in the first quarter of this year to 4.3% in the second quarter of 2023. This figure is also weaker than 7.5% in the second quarter of last year based on PSA's data. National Economic Development Authority Secretary Arsenio Balisacan says first semester growth was pegged at 5.3%. According to Balisacan, the Philippines' GDP needs to grow by at least 6.6% in the second half of 2023 to achieve the government's target of 6 to 7% for the year. The Sandigan Bayan denies the motion for reconsideration filed by pork barrel scam mastermind Janet Lim Napoles for the reversal of her conviction in 2 counts of graft and 2 counts of malversation. In a resolution, the Sandigan Bayan 2nd Division affirms its May 2023 decision junking Napoles' motion for lack of merit. In her motion, Napoles argues that there was no documentary or testimonial evidence to support what she called bare allegations of prosecution witnesses Ben-Hur Luy and Mary Arlene Joyce. The Sandigan Bayan refutes this by noting that the witnesses' testimonies were clear, consistent, and in-depth on the matter, adding that there were no testimonies that the testimonies were corroborated by the Anti-Money Laundering Council. The Anti-Graft Court explains that it clearly stated in its May 2023 decision that her participation in the pork barrel scam was established by the testimonies of Luy and Baltazar, together with the documents presented by the prosecution. In its May 2023 decision, the Sandigan Bayan cleared Napoles of 16 counts of graft, but it convicted her on separate charges for misusing the pork barrel of then Davao del Sur Representative Douglas Cagas. The Philippine National Police says criminal charges have been filed against 6 Navotas policemen who shot and killed a 17-year-old boy after mistaking him for a murder suspect. In a message to INQUIRER.net, PNP Public Information Chief Colonel Rodrigo Maranan likewise revealed that the force is preparing administrative complaints against the cops involved in the shooting incident. Navotas Police Chief Colonel Alan Umipig previously said the cops involved admitted committing the mistake and did not intend to kill victim Jimboy Baltazar. Umipig says the 6 policemen on August 2 were tracking down a murder suspect after receiving a tip that they were along a river in Balance Street, North Bay Boulevard, South Kaunlaran. The police had received information that the escaped suspect was hiding in a boat and found 2 people there. According to Umipig, the policemen yelled that they should surrender, but the victim reportedly jumped. He adds that the cops made a mistake and fired into the water, which led to the victim's death. Maranan says the PNP will not tolerate any error or lapses committed by their personnel. INQUIRER.net has sought the side of Baltazar's family, but they have yet to respond as of press time. Here's the latest roundup of today's top stories. Philippines' gross domestic product growth slows to 4.3% in the second quarter of 2023. Sandigan Bayan affirms conviction of Janet Napoles over the pork barrel scam. And the House of Representatives begins hearings on the proposed 2024 national budget. And these are the stories you need to know today. I am Shari Abarca. Follow INQUIRER.net on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Reddit. For more stories, visit INQUIRER.net.